Hey V-Dub, what's going on? I'm just sitting around here playing. I tell you, so much drama, so little time. What's normal? I don't like normal. Bubbles! Oh my goodness. Hey Therese, it is jumping all over the damn internet. Between the three sectors that I watch, including this one, Jesus. Man, oh man. Yeah, I can't keep up. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. I just got finished watching Trumpster Bob and True Freeman. What is wrong with these people? That man, first of all, Trumpster Bob. I was working with this kid the other day. He has a full beard just like that damn Trumpster Bob. He ain't 17, but he looks he is 17, but he looks every bit of 35 years old. And I'm telling this kid, look, you need to shave. You got 2 more years of teenage life. It's ridiculous that you look like you're in your 30s. I mean, straight redneck kid. Polite, kind, nice kid. But he looks like a fucking old man and he's only 17. I thought, man, please. This is ridiculous. But anyway. Oh, he was? The white man? He ain't no boy. I need to go check that out. Oh, they want you to address Tommy. What was his problem with you? I don't know. Oh, okay. White boy. Alrighty. And then, Lord, receipts, exposing in the other sector. I don't know. What should I call that sector? I gotta find a name for that sector. But they just on fire. I mean, oh, it was a final court date today. That's what else. Oh, wish I would have watched that before I went live to find out what happened today. But from what I can gather, I think the restraining order is definitely in full effect against this chick, VS Conscious 2.0. And the other channel that she goes live on is Team Small Claims Court Cult. It's a mess out here in these YouTube streets. I tell you. What else is going on over there? People being ex-members of one YouTuber and going to the enemy and giving interviews and providing receipts, and somebody actually loaned a YouTuber $2,000 and was never paid back. How you loan that kind of money to somebody you never met? What else? There's just so many fucking storylines going on over there. You just can't keep up with this shit. What else happened? Begging, scamming. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. He was talking about people being in the sector chat and in his chat playing both sides. And I mentioned like love and he felt away. Oh, you mentioned Lisa Love and he felt some kind of way. Mm. Well, yeah, well, hey, you know, if you down with him, don't be going in other people's chats. I mean, that's all to it. Better obey your master. I'm just speaking in general, V-Dub, not specific. I'm just saying. Mm, mm, mm. Um, oh God, I'm trying to pull out everything about that sector. People who are cool. It's really the same shit that goes on over here, but it's just more of it. And it's interesting as hell. And there's one YouTuber over there. Um, all they do is just talk about themselves. And it's like, oh, I can't listen to this anymore. And then there's this new thing I see. First, I saw it with Nature Boy. Oh, that's a whole nother sector. Um, like if you're a subscriber, whatever your name is, put an underscore and nature or underscore and the Christ behind your name. And I see it going on in the other sector. Somebody want, wanted all their subscribers, people in their chat, put behind your name underscore brain. And, that's just a way to keep track of you, if you ask me. you know, because when you're talking and you're going live, you're not really paying attention to the chat. Or if you are, and you got like 800 people watching you, and maybe 100 people typing in your chat, you can't keep up with every name. So if you go in somebody else's chat, you know, um, you'll see people there, but you don't know if they've been in your chat. But if everybody has um, underscored brain behind their name, then you know that they're one of your people. Yeah, that's a little bit, um, that's treading along the lines of cult-like behavior, if you ask me. Just my observation. I just watch this shit and observe. What y'all didn't see was that I was on a panel with him the night before. Oh, do tell. Explain a little bit more. What happened when you was on the panel with him the night before? Anyway, I'll keep talking till you respond. Yeah, that's treading along the cultish waters, if you ask me. Um, Eventually, I'll start seeing that in this sector. Nothing, cracking jokes and all. So now everything was cool the night before. Then you go in this chat and you mention Lisa Love, and he gets an attitude with you. Oh. So what do you think that's about? Oh. Oh. Well, it is what it is. But you know what? It's good to have your own mind. You know. But in the other sector, I see there is a straight up cult over there. And it's good to have your own mind. And it's I can understand cults and cult leaders when you are in their presence, whether you go to their church or whatever commune they have, whatever setup it is, you can, you're in the presence of them. But this online cult thing is even more amazing to me. Because how do you get wrapped up in a cult? It's by watching people's videos and hanging out with them. And I don't know. It's weird. It is weird. And then, let me see what else. Oh, Nature Boy. And Eliana. He was about to kick her out today. And then I don't know how it turned out. But from what I saw, she probably ain't going nowhere. Because when she was going to leave, he started singing a different tune. And it took a while for her to start singing a different tune. And talking about cults. He has about 4 or 5 wives now. And they all sex each other. And that's just so nasty. I don't get those women, man. And they're young, I don't get it. I don't understand. It's just freaking weird. And then coming back over here, we got Mike and Jamila. But that's like the main storyline in this sector. The other sector has about 10 storylines going all at once. It is hard to keep up over there. One thing about that other sector, I mentioned before that the majority of those individuals are educated, one, and there's a whole shitload of them who could really sing. There's a lot of talent over there. And you got a dick-sucking pastor. Yes, you heard me right. A gay pastor. He's gay, but he says he doesn't suck dick and he doesn't fuck people in the ass and he doesn't get fucked in his ass. But they call him the dick-sucking pastor. Go figure. So then there's a whole lot of gay guys over there too. A lot of transgender, let me see. Let me see. There's a couple of transgenders there. Two of them. One of them, oh my God, is hideous. I'm not even going to say the name. I'm not going to say the name. The other one I just discovered the other day. Jesus Christ. And then there's Duchess Kelly Love, whom I love very much. He can sing his ass off. He's so entertaining. I really believe he's a woman trapped in a man's body. I mean, he's just natural with his stuff, you know. He really should have a coochie and a set of titties. But he's fabulous. He was a backup singer for Vesta. She passed away. She was a singer back in the 90s. And then there's this whiny gay dude there. Jesus, he's annoying. Annoying. And then there's another gay guy. I showed his video. I forgot the name of his name. I forgot his name. But them gay men, oh my God, when they get to roasting, I said it before, they are fucking brutal. And then there's a guy. I'll tell you his name. His name is Sean Bradley. And when I watch him, he looks like, y'all know how, people keep saying Tommy is gay? Well, he looks like a Tommy Sotomayor that came out the closet. Sean Bradley. Go check him out. He looks like a gay Tommy Sotomayor. Looks like him. That's all I'm saying. Gay people roast the best. The divestment. Who was part of the divestment sector? Is that Crystalline? Crystalline, I know she's part of that sector. And who else? Cynthia G's not part of that sector, is she? I never watched them. I really just recently started seeing the name Black Women's Fair. Has CK been back around since that thing with Angel? Black girl with edges. Wow. But anyway, I've been watching that other sector more than anything. with the great singers and educated folks. And they serious over there. I mean, they do the most. And they get things done. I know you got videos of everything. For sure. Oh, boy. But back to True Freeman and Trumpster Bob. That is one of the most racist rednecks I've seen in a long time. Why True Freeman wants to make nicey and be friends with him is beyond me. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I keep yawning because I want to go to sleep and I couldn't go to sleep. And I knew once I started talking, I would start yawning and getting sleepy. Something that I needed to do. But Trumpster Bob says the most gayest shit. And I think any black man should be afraid of him. Trumpster Bob reminds me of them redneck white boys in that scene in Pulp Fiction where they got that big Ving Rhames and put that red ball in his mouth and tied him up and they fucked him in the ass. That's Trumpster Bob bullshit. And there's Trumpster Bobs all over the place, and I'm sure there's plenty of them in Indiana. And True Freeman better watch out before they come in white sheets with them dunce caps over their faces and head and round him up. And next thing you know, they'll be fucking him in his ass one by one. It'll be a whole line of them, about 36 of them. You better stop. Leave that fucking redneck racist alone. I mean, that shit that old redneck was saying. I think True Freeman should be scared, but no. He gonna run right to them racist redneck ass fuckers. Yeah, they gonna learn them something. I didn't see that. But oh boy. I didn't see that movie. Squeal like a pig, boy. Jesus Christ. You can't tell me Trumpster Bob and his friends on a Saturday night don't go out hunting for a nigger to kidnap and have them all tied up and playing beer games and shit and taking turns fucking him in his ass. That's the sport. At least that's how he says it. Shit, it's a fucking sport to fuck a gay nigga in the ass. Because why? If niggas are homosexual and he's going to hell anyway. While they'll one day be with their Lord and Savior. Get the fuck out of here. These people out here are stupid. Hey, Dookie. Serious, that's a dumpster. I want to call, I don't know why I keep thinking Dumpster Bob, but I think that's right too. But Trumpster Bob? Shit. And you know how much dirt and food is in that fucking beard he got grown all over his face? That shit is crazy. Mm, mm, mm. He's a white Tyra. Redneck version of Tyra. And then you can't make this shit up. If this was back in the 1800s, Trumpster Bob will probably be a patroller. You know what a patroller is back then in the slavery days? They were the ones that, patrolled the roads, and they would go after runaway slaves, or if slaves were traveling, slaves better have their papers and shit. And patrollers on their horses and shit, cut them off. Let me see your papers, nigga. That's what he would be. And so now, here we are in 2019, and Trumpster Bob, who was a patroller in his former lives, gets a phone call from a nigga named True Freeman. You can't make this shit up. Trumpster Bob thinks all niggas are gay and worthy of getting fucked in the ass. Wait till he finds out True Freeman's real name is Tyra. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right, Triple. It's crazy. They're crazy. Who remembers that guy that used to go back and forth? Happy Cabby. He's dead now. Oh, that was a dirty looking old white man. True free man talking to this old racist redneck. Donald Trump supporters, they stupid just like him. Trumpster Bob. Yeah, Happy Cabby. I'm sure his videos are still up, probably. Where was he from? Do you remember what state? Those were the days when you made videos. You had to have a video camera, and you do your video, and it would take like 3 hours before it would post, sometimes four. And now it's instant. That's why I wasn't doing videos back then. It was just seemed like it was too much trouble for me at the time. And I didn't want to spend the money on the camera because I knew that technology would improve and I would have a perfectly good camera that would just become obsolete like everything else. Remember you had your telephone and you had an answer machine connected to it. Now answer machines are fucking obsolete. It was never good to go out and buy, new technology. You gotta wait a few years and let shit advance and make it worth it. Like now they're coming out with foldable phones. I wouldn't get the first generation. Wouldn't get the second or the third. I'll probably get the fifth. Yeah. I wonder whatever happened to Dalu and Tess Tizzle. I guess people got tired of making videos. There was quite a few people I used to watch back then. There was a tall, light-skinned lady named Bad Mama. I used to watch her. What's this other guy? He was so young back then. And I kind of watched him grow up. I think he was like maybe still a teenager, like 19 or something. And then like after 3 years, he came out as being gay. Oh, Barrett TV. Now he makes a video like once a year. Dan Freeman. Where'd they all go? They just all disappeared. Test Tizzle. What the fuck is a test tizzle anyway? Did he ever explain that in a video at some point? And who was Dalu going with? Wasn't that Sharon's boyfriend or somebody? Another YouTuber? Remember all them people? And that was a chick who roasted the shit out of Kwesi. Carmen Kaboom. I know she probably made a video like the month before last. And I thought I heard her call into somebody's show last night. It really did sound like her, but I don't think it was. I like Carmen Kaboom. And what is Cadillac Kimberly doing? She doesn't make videos anymore. Where's Sergeant Willie Pete? Who else did I watch? Alexis K. Tyler. She stopped making videos. She was hot back then. I remember she used to do videos with her mother talking about sex. I just don't know how these chicks do that. Somebody in that other sector just did that last night. Did a video with their mama, and she telling her mama the first time she ever had an orgasm was with a girl. And I'm like, oh my God. It's good to have open relationship and to be able to communicate with your mother. But there's just certain conversations you don't have with your parents. Now, I don't give a fuck. Call me old fashioned or old bitch or whatever you want to call me. But, there's just certain conversations I would never have with my mother. It's kind of borderline disrespectful. Like, I wouldn't want to have a conversation with my mother. My mother's telling me about her sex life. That's disgusting. Just certain things, boundaries. Your mother is your mother. Your father is your father. They're not your friends. Well, yeah, they are once you become a certain age. I believe in that. But still, there should be a boundary line somewhere. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, I remember Alexis videos. There's just so many people fell off. The only person from way back then who's still going strong is Ringo. Out of all the people I used to watch, it's just Ringo. You know what? Ringo and True Freeman are similar. They're both very strange. Ringo reminds me of my cousin too, the same cousin that True reminds me of. They're all cut from the same cloth, the three of them. All three of them, they're very difficult to talk to. You have to craft your words and say things a certain way. Otherwise, shit can go left real quick with them misunderstanding what you're saying to them. I can't really explain it. But my cousin, Ringo, and True Freeman, they're just alike. Who else from back in the day? Oh, well, what's his face? Swole Fat. He's still going on strong too. And he's going on strong like hell. I think he has like 1 million subscribers now. Who else? Can't think of anybody else. And I was thinking about this lady the other day. What is it? Aka Judy? Anybody know who Aka Judy is? Who remembers Aka Judy? Aka Judy was part of the Wood Grain team. And this lady was about 78 years old. I'm not exaggerating. Yes, Monty Wood Grain had a 78-year-old lady named Aka Judy on his team. She had a black lady with white hair stuffed in a ponytail. You don't believe me? Somebody contact Snake Loke and tell him to dig up that video where he's introducing the Wood Grain members. And he puts up pictures of all the Wood Grain members at that time. Had to be about 21 of them. And I think by the time he got to the 15th picture, now you see pictures of everybody. You see Kwesi and Sharon and Jeannie, whole bunch of people. And then all of a sudden, that Aka Judy picture pops up. This lady's about 78 years old. A full head of white hair. It's hysterical. Oh, he needs to repost that video. I used to just rewind that and laugh my ass off because it's shocking. You're just not gonna expect to see this old ass grandma down with a click online. But if you ask me, I think she probably kicked the bucket by now. I'm telling you, the lady was old. And I ain't seen no videos from her, haven't heard from her. I think she kicked the bucket. And she would call into Monty's BTR show too. It was amazing. So who else? Who else? That's all I could think of. That's all I could think of. Why am I hungry at 3 o'clock in the morning? I don't know. But I'm going to go downstairs and find something to eat. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to put something in my stomach. And after I do that, I'll be ready for sleep. Ooh, thank you all for just checking in and chatting. So I can talk myself to sleep. Alrighty.